XRP is about to go absolutely parabolic, and if you're not paying attention right now, you're going to miss the greatest wealth transfer opportunity of our generation. We've got absolutely massive news that's going to send XRP straight to the moon. Marcato Bitcoin just tokenized over $200 million on the XRP ledger. And market psychology experts are literally screaming at investors not to mess this up. Make sure to watch this video entirely until the end, because this could change everything for XRP holders. And I'm about to show you exactly why this is the most bullish setup we've seen all year. What's up, Gold Rush family? Welcome back to another absolutely explosive episode of Gold Rush Crypto Daily. Today, we're diving deep into two absolutely massive developments that are going to send shockwaves through the entire cryptocurrency market. We're talking about institutional adoption on a scale that's going to make your head spin, and expert warnings that this might be your absolute last chance to accumulate XRP before it establishes a completely new trading range. Now, before we jump into this absolutely mind-blowing analysis, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notification bells because the content we're bringing you today is going to be absolutely game-changing for your portfolio. Let's start with this absolutely incredible article from the Coin Republic that's got the entire crypto community buzzing. We're talking about Marcato Bitcoin, the leading digital asset platform in Latin America, completing an absolutely massive tokenization project worth over $200 million on the XRP ledger. According to this article, Marcato Bitcoin has announced the tokenization of over $200 million in real-world assets on the XRP ledger. This is absolutely massive, folks. We're not talking about some small-scale experiment here. This is one of the most significant Latin American tokenization projects on XRPL, and it's designed to improve access to regulated digital products and boost liquidity across South America and Europe. Now, let me break this down for you because this is where it gets absolutely mind-blowing. The assets included fixed income and equity income instruments, and this project represents one of the most significant Latin American efforts to use the XRP ledger for real-world asset tokenization. This is institutional adoption at its finest. But here's where it gets even more incredible. Before this project, Marcato Bitcoin had already tokenized over 1 billion reais in assets with zero defaults. That's right, zero defaults. This shows the company's experience and reliability in managing tokenized assets, and they chose XRP Ledger for this absolutely massive expansion. As you can see in this article, according to a 2025 report by Ripple and the Boston Consulting Group, the market for tokenized real-world assets is expected to grow from approximately $600 billion in 2025 to nearly $19 trillion by 2033. That's absolutely parabolic growth, and XRP is positioning itself right at the center of this financial revolution. Now, let's talk about why they chose XRP Ledger, because this is where the technical brilliance really shines through. The XRP Ledger has been operating since 2012 and is one of the most stable and trusted blockchains in existence. It's designed to handle fast and low-cost financial transactions, and get this, it has processed over 3.3 billion transactions without failure or security breaches. That's absolutely incredible. The network supports more than 6 million active wallets and is maintained by over 200 independent validators worldwide, making it a completely decentralized and secure platform. This is why major institutions are choosing XRP Ledger over other blockchains. It's proven, it's reliable, and it's absolutely bulletproof. Look at this data here. Ripple supported Marcato Bitcoin during the tokenization process, helping facilitate cross-border payments between Brazil and Portugal, making international transactions faster and cheaper. They also worked with Marcato Bitcoin to list an enterprise-grade, USD-backed stablecoin on the platform's exchange. This is institutional-grade infrastructure, folks. Now, let's move to our second absolutely explosive piece of news. Let's start with this fascinating article from the CryptoBasic about market psychologist Michael XPD warning investors not to miss the opportunity they have with XRP again. According to this article, Michael XPD is warning investors not to miss the opportunity they have with XRP again, and this comes as the crypto market appears poised for another bullish phase. Bitcoin briefly led the way yesterday by breaking into the $110,000 range twice, but strong resistance at that level triggered a retest before the broader altcoin market could significantly benefit. Now, XRP is trading at $2.23, down 2.52% today, but this represents a notable 7.5% increase from its price a week ago. And here's the absolutely crucial part. Amid the ongoing pullback, market watchers like Michael are urging investors to seize the opportunity before it's gone for good. In his tweet, he reminded market participants how some missed out on Bitcoin's and XRP's bull runs by waiting for a major dip that never came. This is absolutely critical psychology, folks. Remember, Bitcoin has experienced two strong uptrends this year. The first saw its price reach $109,500 in January, and after 4 months of consolidation, Bitcoin staged a comeback rally that sent it to a new all-time high of $112,000 in May. XRP also had a significant bullish phase this year, reaching $3.40. While it hasn't yet had a second leg up, it continues to hold most of the gains from its previous rally. To put it in perspective, XRP's performance over the past year shows a gain of more than 350% at its current price. Now here's where Michael's warning becomes absolutely crucial. He's saying that investors still have a window to buy XRP around the $2 level before it potentially establishes a new, higher trading range. Don't mess it up, he advised, cautioning against ignoring XRP or panic selling during its current sideways performance. Many commentators under the post agreed with his outlook. One X-user said the current price still presents what he called generational opportunity. Separately, prominent XRP commentator Coach JV has emphasized that the asset is at the core of a financial revolution, warning that those overlooking XRP risk missing out on the greatest wealth transfer in history. Let's take a look at the technical analysis here. We've got ongoing Ripple integrations, regulatory progress, and growing momentum around XRP-based financial products continuing to fuel long-term optimism. The whale movements we're seeing are absolutely massive. Institutions are accumulating at these levels because they know what's coming. As for the timeline of the projected rally and how high XRP could go, popular expectations include breaking its all-time high and potentially entering the $10 range, or even higher. Mark my words, when this thing breaks out, it's going to be absolutely parabolic. Now, let me connect these two absolutely massive pieces of news for you. We've got Marcato Bitcoin tokenizing $200 million on XRP Ledger, showing institutional adoption at scale, and we've got market psychology experts warning that this might be your last chance to accumulate before the next major breakout. The tokenization market is going from $600 billion to $19 trillion by 2033, and XRP is positioning itself as the go-to blockchain for real-world asset tokenization. This is not just speculation. This is institutional money choosing XRP Ledger for massive financial operations. The whales are accumulating, the institutions are building, and the technical setup is absolutely perfect for a parabolic move. XRP has been consolidating around the $2 level, building a massive base for the next leg up. When this thing breaks out, we're talking about potential moves to $10, $15, or even higher. Remember, XRP is not just another cryptocurrency. It's becoming the backbone of the new financial system. With tokenization exploding and institutions choosing XRP Ledger for massive projects, we're looking at a sleeping giant that's about to wake up and absolutely dominate the market. The psychology is perfect right now. People are waiting for a major dip that might never come, just like they did with Bitcoin. Don't make the same mistake twice. The window of opportunity is closing, and when XRP breaks out of this consolidation, it's going to leave everyone in the dust. If you found this analysis valuable, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Gold Rush Crypto Daily, and turn on those notifications because we're bringing you the most cutting-edge crypto analysis every single day. Share this video with your crypto friends because this information could change their financial future. Remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. But the data is absolutely clear. XRP is setting up for something absolutely massive, and the institutions are positioning themselves right now. Stay bullish, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next absolutely explosive episode of Gold Rush Crypto Daily. This is your host signing off. And remember, the greatest wealth transfer in history is happening right now, and XRP is leading the charge.